Greetings, students. This is Miss Mills, here to introduce to you Sort 31 from the Syllables and Affixes Volume 2. So let's take a look at all the words we're going to be studying over the next couple weeks. I'm going to read them quickly just so we can pay attention to what they might have in common. Weather, favor, error, mirror, father, rather, harbor, cellar, motor, lunar, silver, cover, sugar, tractor, dollar, after, doctor, rumor, solar, mother, polar, flower, flavor, grammar, brother, nectar, and cedar. Okay, so we'll go over those a lot slower when we sort them into categories, but first, you probably noticed that they all end with a similar sound. And I want to introduce a term to you that we use to describe that ending sound. And it is called a schwa. A schwa is an unaccented or an unstressed vowel sound, and it is represented with an upside down E like this. So for example, in the word banana, we accent the middle syllable there. Banana, banana. We don't go banana, right? That doesn't sound normal. It's not how we say the word. So those unaccented vowels at the beginning and the end, banana, are the schwas. So if we go back to our words, the schwa here is located at the end of each of these words. Weather, favor, error, mirror, and they all kind of sound the same. But you should notice that there are differences in how they are spelled, and that's what our sort is going to be this week. So let's take a look at these words one at a time and put them into the category where they belong. First, let's take a look at our guiding words, our example words. Spider. There's that schwa at the end, the ER, unaccented E, spider. And we can see that it is spelled with an ER, spider. In contrast to this middle column, collar. It has the same sound at the end, R, right, collar, but it's spelled differently with an AR. So that's what this middle heading or category is about. Last but not least, we have color. Again, that same sound, unaccented O, and it is spelled with an OR. So as we investigate this, as we sort the words, I'm wondering if you will notice which one is most common, and then also in your own reading as you do word hunts for your practice activities, pay attention to other words that have the same schwa, the schwa R in it, to see if you notice any more patterns about which one is most common or if they're all equally distributed. So let's get started. Weather. The weather ends in ER, so we're going to put that with spider. Rather, again, ER. Silver, I see the ER there. Now, when you're doing your practice sorts, I want to make sure that you actually say the words out loud, even if it's quietly to yourself, because practicing the sounds is part of those practice sorts. After, again, ends with ER. Polar, polar. So something that has to do with the poles of the earth. You got the North Pole, the South Pole, polar, anything that could be considered opposites. We also use this word to describe things that are opposites. Polar, and that ends with AR. All right, next, nectar. Nectar has AR. I'll put it there. Favor. Favor. Please do me a favor. That goes first one in the OR category. Next, harbor. The boat or the ship pulled into the harbor. Keep favor company over here. Cover. Cover. Take cover. Storm's coming. All right. Another one for this. Now, so far you can see that this has been the most popular category. We'll see if that continues to be the case. Doctor. I see an OR ending. We'll put it in this category. Next, flower. The nectar is in the flower. Okay, ER. There you go. Cedar. Cedar is a kind of tree and also kind of wood. Cedar ends in AR. Error. OR. Matches color. Cellar. A cellar is a kind of basement. Usually it's small and unfinished. It's where you can keep food and stuff cool. They were more common, I think, in older farmhouses where they would keep a lot of their produce down there to keep it more fresh. I'm not sure if you have a cellar. That'd be interesting to hear about. Cellar belongs in the AR. Sugar. We all know what sugar is. AR. Rumor. Have you heard that rumor? Something that is passed along that may not be true. Rumor that ends in OR. Flavor. What flavor of Starburst is your favorite? Flavor ends in OR. Mirror also ends in OR. A motor. The motor roared as I started the car. Motor ends in OR. Tractor. Again, OR ending. Solar. Now this is an interesting word. It comes from a Latin root. S-O-L, sol, means sun. So think about all the places you've heard this word before. Maybe talking about solar energy, solar power, a solar eclipse. All of those things have to do with the sun. So solar just means having to do with the sun. And that has an AR ending. Grammar. Check your grammar to make sure it is correct. Grammar has an AR ending. Father, ER ending. Lunar. Now this is similar to solar, except luna is the Latin root and it means moon. So if you've heard about the lunar calendar or the lunar eclipse, that would all be based on this same root. And lunar means having to do with the moon. Having to do with the moon ends in AR. Next, dollar ends in AR. Mother ends in ER. Brother, ER. Okay, you'll notice today I'm introducing 27 words. So that's a lot of words to keep track of. Let's see if we got them correct before you write them in your answer key. All right, I'm seeing a lot of check marks. That's a good sign. Go ahead, and I'm going to try to zoom out. Oh, too far. Zoom out so that you can see almost all of them. There you go. You can see all of the words at once, so you can pause the video and write down these words in your answer key as the page in your book. Once you're done with that, you are free to close this mini lesson and you're ready to start your practice activities for this sort. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask me. Thank you for your attention and enjoy studying these words.